Following the Oscar-winning success of Inside Out 2 has become Pixar's biggest movie ever, reaching $1 billion at global box office. Psychologists already praised Inside Out 2 as an extraordinary gift to all families. The movie provides valuable insights into teenage mind, helping viewers understand and normalize those self-conscious emotions that come with puberty, this critical phase of life while we transition from a child into an adult. Every week on this channel, we create lessons just like this one to help you understand your favorite movies and TV series without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. And guys, each lesson comes with an exclusive deck of flashcards covering all the important words and expressions from the clip. Practicing with them daily is the easiest way to remember these words forever. More on that later, and now let's jump into the whirlwind of emotions of Inside Out 2.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I am just such a huge fan of yours, and now here I am meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help? I can take notes, get coffee, manage your calendar, walk your dog, carry your things, watch you sleep.
Wow, you have a lot of energy. Maybe you could just stay in one place?
Anything. Just call my name, and I'm here for you.
Okay, love that. And what was your name again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can get ahead of myself. I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here. Where can I put my stuff?
What do you mean, we?
I wish I was as tall as all of you.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Envy. Look at your hair.
Oh yeah, not happening.
So we are inside Riley's head and we see all her emotions, old one, and now we are surprised by meeting a new emotion, which is orange in color. If you notice, yeah, all the emotions have different colors representing the emotions, right? For example, blue, when you feel blue, you are sad. So this is sadness. Disgust is green. Fear is a little bit purple. And joy, who is the chief emotion here, she's like, ruling over other emotions here. And she is like multicolored. The main color is yellow, like sunshine, Joe and sunshine, right?
Yeah, and there's anger, who's red too.
Exactly, and I forgot about anger, and his color, like red color, really associates with anger.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
So there's this new character, this new emotion. Who is she?
She will introduce herself later in this clip. We can go ahead ourselves saying that this is an anxiety. And she changed the color of console. Could you give a definition of a console?
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's the kind of device with all those buttons that you can see in an airplane or music production. You can see a lot of that too. Those big tables that are these huge devices.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
When they touch the console, each emotion, the console turns their color. It becomes green, it becomes orange, red. So none of the 5 basic emotions that we saw in the first movie is orange. So it became orange. It's like, what's happening? So when she says orange is not my color, she's referring literally to like, I'm green, it's not my color. But it's also an expression when you say that blue is not my color or orange is not my color, that you don't think it matches you. It's not the kind of color that you would wear, like a shirt. For example, you didn't wear an orange shirt.
Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I am just such a huge fan of yours, and now here I am meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help?
So we see anxiety, super excited, super thrilled to meet other emotions. She said that, okay, I'm meeting you face to face. It's literally meeting in person, like you're seeing person's face. So face to face is the word meaning meeting in person.
As opposed to through a computer or a phone.
Anything. Just call my name, and I'm here for you.
Okay, love that. And what was your name again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can get ahead of myself. I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions.
What was your name again? I like this question. First, I don't think anxiety even said her name before. As she says here, she got ahead of herself. So, Easy, could you define what is getting ahead of oneself?
It's to do something before the right time, to do it too early. Like, for example, here, she is saying all these things and she didn't even introduce herself. So she's getting ahead of herself with all these things like, I can walk your dog, I can bring coffee to you. By the way, when she talks about bringing coffee to Joy, she drinks the coffee. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She's totally anxious, and you can see that in her personality.
Yeah. She's so like, she has those quick movements. She's a little bit stressed out. Yeah. Everything, those like symptoms of anxiety even. And there's this connected speech in Joy's question. What was your name again?
Okay, love that. And what was your name again?
Oh,
Here that the T at the end of what is actually a stop T. We cannot hear this sound because we stop the flow of air. We prepare to pronounce it, but we actually don't. So it's what was your name again? And then M from name, it is linked to the schwa sound from again. Yeah, name again. What was your name again?
And what was your name again?
Oh.
And what was your name again?
She's using, by the way, here, did you notice that she used the past simple? What was your name again? Yeah, again, referring to, like, it's a polite way to actually say that you didn't introduce yourself. Yeah, it's a more polite way to say instead of like, what is your name?
This is the exact sentence you want to use, actually. What was your name again?
I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here.
So she finally introduces herself as anxiety. So anxiety is a noun, and this is that feeling of nervousness, of worry. And if you want to say that you feel nervous, you can say that you feel anxious. Pay attention to the change of the pronunciation. Yeah, the noun would have this Z sound, anxiety. And when you use it as an adjective, it turns into sh sound, anxious.
I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here.
I love the word jazzed. Okay, I'm not a musician, but it's just, I don't know, it sounds so funky, so musical. I'm jazzed. What does it mean we're jazzed?
When you feel happy, excited, cheerful, you are jazzed. And she said that she feels super jazzed. So incredibly happy or joyful even.
And it also has this anticipation. Yeah, like you are waiting for something as well. Like, for example, if we got the tickets for our favorite singer, let's imagine, I don't know, Lady Gaga. So you can say, I'm jazzed about upcoming concert of Lady Gaga, right? That you are waiting with excitement for this event.
That makes a lot of sense. Like, it adds more quality to the words. It's not simply happy or excited, but there's that anticipation that you're talking about. It's like enthusiastic is another word that comes to mind because you're just like looking forward to what's about to happen.
So we already covered some really nice advanced words, and let me tell you what happens next. If you don't review those words regularly, most probably you'll start to forget them very soon. But if you want to make sure that you can actually use these words in your next English conversations, we have a perfect solution for you. We've created an exclusive set of flashcards available for you on Real Life English app for free. It's the best way to remember and review and memorize all the important words from this lesson. Here's the magic. We use something called spaced repetition. This smart algorithm knows when you're about to forget a word and prompts you to review it just in time. Repeating the words at those spaced intervals is what makes words shift from short-term into long-term memory. So practice for just 10-15 minutes a day and you'll always have the right words at the tip of your tongue when you need them in real conversations. Ready to get started? Then using your phone, click on that special link in the description to this video to start your vocabulary practice right after this lesson, or simply search for Real Life English in your favorite app store.
Where can I put my stuff?
What do you mean, we?
Disgust here comes with this question, what do you mean we? Could you define the connected speech here, Easy?
So the common collocation, what do you, becomes the short sound wadia. It's as simple as that. The T sound in what becomes a D sound, so wada, and do you becomes simply ria, wadia.
I wish I was as tall as all of you.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Envy.
So this little cutie of bluish green color or teal color, she's Envy. And Anger asks, who the heck are you? So what does it mean?
It's a more polite way to say, who the hell are you? Now, who the hell are you is a more offensive, harsh expression. So you don't want to use that in a context where that wouldn't really fit. Or if you don't feel like that's really your personality, being that kind of person who says that. So you can just say, who the heck are you? Like Anger did here.
I wish I was as tall as all of you.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Envy. Look at your hair. Oh yeah, not happening.
When you feel envy, you feel jealous. Yeah, it's that feeling when you see something or someone and you want the same thing. That's when you feel envy. Yeah, envy of something. And so there are basically two words, envious or jealous. Yeah, that represent this feeling. And it's interesting that she's of teal color because it's like a combination of green and blue. So green, there is this also very common phrase to be green with envy. Yeah, because color green is associated with jealousy. But then sometimes this feeling makes you sad, and blue is the color of sadness. So it's a combination of green and blue, the color teal.
I wish I was as tall as all of you.
I wish I was as tall as all of you. Yeah, she's tiny in comparison with other emotions. So there are two grammar points I wanted to explain. So first, in I wish sentences, we always use past simple. Yeah, I wish I was, because it's kind of an imaginary situation. Yeah, I wish I was taller. I wish I sang beautifully. Right? And another point in this sentence is this construction, grammar structure as. Yeah, when we want to compare something or someone to someone else or something else. Yeah, as tall as you. I wish I could sing as beautifully as you. And you might have noticed or might have learned already this construction if you learned these idioms, as cool as cucumber or as busy as a V. Izzy, what does it mean, as cool as cucumber?
Yeah, this is a strange expression, but basically cool here means calm, not stressed out. So to be as cool as a cucumber is just that. It's supposedly, apparently a cucumber is super cool. So it's just an idiomatic expression.
Yeah, and it's totally the opposite of anxiety.
Okay, who's this guy?
What's your name, big fella?
That's Embarrassment. He's not really big on eye contact or like good talking, but he's a really sweet guy.
Well, welcome to headquarters, Embarrassment. Oh, we're doing a fit? No. Oh, nope, going high. Oh, you got a real sweaty palm there, buddy.
What emotion was that?
That's ennui.
On what?
Ennui. It's what you would call the boredom.
Well, come on up here. Onward. Am I saying right? On what? No. Oh, nicknames. I'm gonna call you Wee Wee.
No.
Remember when we all finally came up to headquarters?
Nostalgia.
That was like 30 seconds ago, nostalgia.
Yeah, those were the days.
Okay, who's this guy?
What's your name, big fella?
That's Embarrassment.
So we meet Embarrassment, and embarrassment is all this pink because of the color of when we're getting blushed. So Sadness calls him big fella.
What's your name, big fella?
It's a tall person. It's a big person. Usually like a big guy. You can hear that in basketball. And we're going to play basketball with a group of friends. And there's like a person who's really tall. You can say, it's big fella.
And fella is like an informal slang word for guy, right? Another word for guy.
Yeah.
And embarrassment is that feeling of like shame and awkwardness when you like feel uneasy, uncomfortable.
And some people even blush, as you said, which is when you get rosy cheeks because of embarrassment.
He's not really big on eye contact or talking, but he's a really sweet guy.
We hear that he's not big on eye contact. When you are big on something, what does it mean, Easy?
It's when you like something very much, or when you even support it. So I'm really big on, like, personally myself, like, I'm really big on rock music. I like all sorts of rock music, and I'm also big on watching sports. I just like all kinds of sports, and I even support some teams.
Oh, that's so awesome. Maybe our viewers here can write us in the comments, what are they big on?
He's not really big on eye contact or talking, but he's a really sweet guy.
Eye contact is the act of looking like directly into someone's eyes. And sometimes you can avoid eye contact when you feel embarrassed. That's why she said he's not big on eye contact. Yeah, he doesn't like looking directly in people's eyes.
Well, welcome to headquarters, Embarrassment. Oh, we're doing a fit. No. Oh, nope. Going high. Oh, you got a real sweaty palm there, buddy.
Joy welcomes Embarrassment in headquarters. Headquarters is this main office of an organization or company, right? And what is to have a sweaty palm?
Yeah, so first of all, sweat is that liquid, the watery thing that we get in our face and skin when it's really hot, right? So we get sweaty. Your palm is this, like the palm of your hand. So a sweaty palm is something that people get when they're feeling really nervous.
What emotion was that?
That's ennui.
On what?
Ennui. It's what you would call the boredom.
Well, come on up here. Onward. Am I saying right? Ennui. No. Oh, nicknames.
So ennui, a very difficult, probably French word that means boredom, dissatisfaction. It's like when you imagine teenagers who are uninterested in what's going on. So you can see exactly that. They're rolling their eyes. So that's ennui. And because this word is so difficult, maybe it's not common at all, Joy decides to come up with some nickname for this character, right? What is a nickname?
It's like another name that you give to a person. So it's usually a shorter version of your name.
Am I saying right? Ennui. No. Oh, nicknames. I'm gonna call you Wee Wee.
No.
And another connected speech pattern here is right after this idea crossed her mind to come up with some nickname, Joy says, I'm gonna call you Wee Wee. Yeah, I'm gonna call you. Instead of I am going to call you, she's I'm gonna. That's like a total reduction of this phrase.
Yeah. It can get even shorter with I'ma. She could have said, I'ma call you Wee Wee. I'ma.
And the joke here is like oui is yes in French, and as we define that ennui is probably a French word, she came up with a French nickname oui, and in response she said no, also like in a French manner, right? No. That was funny.
Remember when we all finally came up to headquarters?
Nostalgia.
That was like 30 seconds ago, nostalgia.
Yeah, those were the days.
Nostalgia. To be honest, this word was so difficult for me to remember the pronunciation. I don't know why, but yeah, guys, if you struggle, you can repeat it several times and our flashcards will help you with that. So this word is pronounced nostalgia. And now, Izzy, could you define it for us? What is nostalgia?
It's that feeling of affection for the past, like the things that happened in the past, the way it used to be, and you're like, I wish those days came back. Those were the days.
Those were the days, good old days, yeah? So you're kind of in love with your past and you feel you miss your past. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for learning with us today. And now it's time for a test. Let's watch the clip one more time to see how much you can understand it without subtitles.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I am just such a huge fan of yours, and now here I am meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help? I can take notes, get coffee, manage your calendar, walk your dog, carry your things, watch you sleep.
Wow, Wow, you have a lot of energy. Maybe you could just stay in one place?
Anything. Just call my name and I'm here for you.
Okay, love that. And what was your name again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can get ahead of myself. I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here. Where can I put my stuff?
What do you mean, we?
I wish I was as tall as all of you.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Envy. Look at your hair. Oh, yeah, not happening.
Okay, who's this guy?
What's your name, big fella?
That's Embarrassment. He's not really big on eye contact or talking, but he's a really sweet guy.
Well, welcome to headquarters, Embarrassment. Oh, we're doing a fit. No. Oh, nope. Going high. Oh, you got a real sweaty palm there, buddy.
What emotion was that?
That's Ennui.
On what?
Ennui. It's what you would call the boredom.
Well, come on up here. Onward. Am I saying right? Onward. No. Oh, nicknames. I'm gonna call you Wee Wee.
No.
Remember when we all finally came up to headquarters?
Nostalgia.
That was like 30 seconds ago, nostalgia.
Yeah, those were the days.
And if you feel like learning more with us today, please watch this lesson next.
It's clear from your vacant expression, the lights are not all on upstairs.
But we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares.
So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shiny new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded.